Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Litecoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Before I go any further, I do want to note and disclose that I do own Litecoin from the long side of things, so just keep that in mind as I go through the presentation. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like couple of months worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of weeks broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame thing, does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis several times in the past, although it's been a while since the last time I did an update. But the last time I did do an update, I talked about 157 as a level of support, and you fast forward to today and really the past several hours, and this level is once again making itself known as far as the chart is concerned. And it's definitely a very important level going forward. The reason this area is so important is really kind of all revolving and helping us answer a very logical question. And that question revolves around the fact that today the price, or not really today, but the past couple of days, the price has made a nice move. When you think that at one point not that long ago, the price was all the way down there, and now all of a sudden the price is up here. Any rational person would say, yeah, that has been a very nice move, but that does lead to the valid question of, but is there any sort of true power behind this price movement? Is there any sort of genuine strength, or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce? I have no idea, but again, circling back to 157, that's what's going to help us out there, because assuming we can all agree on this logic that price movements with true power are going to progress forward and not go back to where they are, I'm assuming you're saying, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a price movement has true power, it's not going to go back to where it was. That would be a contradiction. So assuming we can agree on that, then 157 is very important, because as long as, or let me say this, let's say the price actually goes on here, breaks below it, and then starts to separate to the downside. What would that be doing to the price at that point in time? That would literally be putting the price right back inside of that range that it just broke out of a couple of days. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say history repeats itself a few more times, like it did right here, and essentially like it did over here. So the price comes down, behaves in this manner, and then starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have that low down there. If you picture each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And in this situation for Litecoin, the quote-unquote make progress point is right there at 157. So over the weekend, remember, cryptos are open 24/7. This chart will continue to unfold. But as far as that kind of overarching level as the weekend unfolds that I'm concerned about and focused on is that 157 mark. And in my opinion, breaking levels of resistance don't really mean much at all. That's not even a top priority. Top priority is just starting to show progress, because the price has bounced nicely. Now it's just about starting to gain and gather some more momentum. And again, that's where 157 comes into play. So yeah, let's see if the bulls can hold up over the weekend. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.